My name is Lana. I go to Mission. I'm a junior and my family's from Pakistan.
My name is Mina and I'm a sophomore here at Mission High and my family is from Pakistan.
My name is Brandy Redas. I'm a junior here at Mission High School. I am Salvadorian Mexican.
My name is Rabia. I'm a junior here at Mission. I'm part Indian and part Persian.
My name is Benny and I'm a junior here at Mission High School and I am an Asian American.
Hi, my name is Ahmed. My ethnicity is Middle Eastern and I'm a 10th grader.
My name is Francisco Chin. I'm a 12th grader at Mission High School. My ethnicity is Chinese, Filipino, and Mexican.
My name is Mr. Libson. I teach conceptual physics.
My name is Ms. Tom, and I teach chemistry.
My name is Mr. Aweti, and I am an inclusion teacher here at Mission High School. I work with students who have special needs and all other students here who need support.
We improve our community better by educating others to learn that people should not be discriminated by who they are.
The reason why I joined MSA is because I want to make a change.
Saw classmates, friends struggling through issues such as discrimination against their race, religion, and just felt like something needed to be done about that, and that it's not okay if someone is struggling through that problem and just not telling anyone.
I see lots of discrimination towards Muslims and also other people. I joined the MSAs to make a difference in this school and see what I could do about it.
I was really honored to be asked to sponsor the club, and it was really exciting to be part of it. I've really mostly learned about how amazing these young women are, who really just stand up for what they believe in. Right now, a society which is trying to demonize them and push them into a corner and marginalize them, and I think it takes a lot of courage for them to speak out.
I want to help make this a better and more comfortable place for people to be in so they don't have to be scared to open up to others.
I believe that everybody should be treated equally. Many people, including me, have been discriminated for who we are, and that's not right.
Every time I go to a meeting, we discuss issues and things that concern what's going on in the outside world, which I always appreciate.
I want to teach other people and show them the right vision of what Islam really is and not what the media says.
Muslims come from all different backgrounds, and I believe that the view of Muslims has become very narrow and not representative of what I know Muslims of different varieties to be like. So I thought that joining MSA would just bring the variety that I believe this religion has in it.
In order to be a Muslim, you have to accept the testimony of faith, which is saying there's only one God, there's no other God but Allah, and Muhammad is his messenger.
Salah is a prayer where Muslims pray 5 times a day.
Zakat is when you give back to poor and you help them in any way you can. So for example, if you have enough wealth, you can give them 2.5% of your wealth. There are many people in the world who don't have enough money. If you have enough wealth, then you need to help provide them with whatever you have.
Fasting is part of the holy month of Ramadan. When Muslims fast, they don't eat or drink from sunrise till sunset or each day of the month.
The 5th pillar of Islam is Hajj, which means pilgrimage. Pilgrimage is when Muslims go to Mecca, the month of Dhul Hijjah, which is the last month of the Islamic calendar. And you go there one time of your lifetime if it's possible for you.
Muslims fast during Ramadan because, first of all, they want to experience how the poor feels. Also, after they fast, their God is supposed to forgive their sins that they committed during the past.
On the first day of Ramadan, when I fasted, it was kind of hard. But then later on, when days passed by, I got used to it, and so it wasn't a problem for me.
The month of Ramadan is my favorite because I get to fast, and you might be like, what? She likes fasting. Yes, I like fasting.
When I was fasting, I did PE and I had to run 3 laps and it was hard for me, but I still kept my anger out because I was really thirsty and I just, was happy the whole time.
I thought it would be such a good thing for me to try and experience fasting during Ramadan. I thought to myself at first I could not do it and it would be too hard or too difficult to be around people who are eating all day and not be able to eat myself. As difficult as it was for me, it was still something that I really enjoyed. I was proud and I enjoyed sharing that with my students, especially my Muslim students, because I knew they were going through exactly the same thing. And they do it every year, and I just did it this once, and I'm looking forward to doing it again next year.
This year I actually fasted one day. I did it largely from finding out that Miss Tom was going to be doing many days of fasting, and I said, I want to try it. I woke up super early, like 4 o'clock in the morning, ate a lot of eggs, drank a lot of water. I didn't get that hungry, but I just remember being thirsty all the time, and it was a little hard. I remember feeling really not so good at about 4 o'clock. Between 4 and 5, I was just like, oh man, I can't make this. I think I'm going to eat. But then around 5 or 5:30, I just felt so good. And I don't think it was just about, oh, I'm almost done. I think it was something about the fasting. I just remember just having the feeling of happiness. And I was surprised by that. From 6 to 8 was just a really great space. I heard it's easier later, but I only did it one day. And next year, I definitely want to do it more.
The thing I loved about it was when it was time to break the fast. That's when my whole family was together with all the food in front of us.
The nice part is that you get to eat as a family. You break your fast and it's really nice. It's a good feeling.
There are prayers which you go to every night, and everyone is there, just gather, and you're just praying to God to forgive you for what you've done. You're praying for others and not just yourselves.
Sitting there with your family and just, looking at the food that's in front of you, it's just a nice and grateful feeling of what you have.
There are other people around the world not getting what we have here, and so you just need to keep that in mind, that you're very lucky for what you have, and just because you have it, you shouldn't be ignorant about it and forget about others.
It really felt more like a celebration, a real celebration of what it means to have so many things that I take for granted. Like, for example, taking for granted that I can eat anything I want all day, every day. And to spend some time really learning that there are people all over the world that don't have that same privilege.
After Ramadan, when we fast, after 30 days, we have this big feast called Eid, and that is a really big day for all Muslims who fast during the month of Ramadan. Eid is like, in a way, a reward for fasting throughout the whole month, and once you're done with that, you feel like you've accomplished something. So in a reward, you get to celebrate with all your friends and family, and there's a lot of food, which is really nice.
I believe the events that took place on 9/11 were very unfortunate, especially for the families and their loved ones lost.
The government now started taking on this role of actually fanning the flames of discrimination. Where you have the president standing up in front of the nation and talking about, being vigilant and watching out for terrorists, and it was sending a message that you should not trust those people around you, and you should be careful of the enemy. For Muslims who were identified as the enemy in this country, it really created a place that was not safe. It created a place where people did not feel like they were part of this country, and they felt like they were outsiders, even though they've been living here for generations.
Being a Muslim here in America and having to have to deal with what happened after 9/11 is really difficult. I'm really not happy with what happened. I have no clue with what happened, but when someone sees you on the street and they see with the headscarf on, they assume that you are a terrorist or someone who has to do with what happened with 9/11. Just because I'm Muslim, people assume that I'm bad. Well, it's not true. You're just saying all the people who follow Islam are bad. How do you know all the people who follow Islam are bad? Why are you blaming a religion? The people who did it, you could blame them, but please don't blame a religion, because when you blame a religion, it makes it really hard for the people who do follow that religion to live. It basically ruins their life. They have to live with that regret. Well, even when they didn't have anything to do with it. So it's just something that it's not right, it's unfair. It's just very upsetting to have to go through this.
Yes, I have been discriminated verbally, and that really makes me upset in my heart. I try to tell these people not to say what they said to me, and still say it to me, and I don't really like it, and there's actually nobody there to tell them.
9/11 definitely changed my life dramatically. I came to realize how people have a view of me and people from my community, which is not true. There's stereotypes that have been developed that do not represent what the Muslim community is like. So 9/11, while it has been an attack on innocent people in this country, it's also been an attack on millions of Muslims in this country who also have suffered tremendously and suffer till this day because of 9/11.